Hello, time for another Halloween plan with me in my classic vertical happy planner. Thank you so much for joining me. My name's Julie. I'm an English planner and today I'm going to be using something very rare, some stickers from here in the UK. You may have seen me flip through this book in my recent haul video and I'm going to be combining them with these large Mambi sticks from Happy Planner. Something I often like to do in my planner spreads is to spell a word across the page. I talked about this in my series of tips for new planners and I got the inspiration to use these particular stickers from Michelle Plan on It. I'll try to link her channel on the screen in case you've never checked her out. I think she spelled out the word boo, but I want to spell out the word spooky because I like to have a word that goes all the way across. So I've printed out these letters in different sizes because I want to pick the one that fits best, probably going to go across the middle. If you haven't got a copier, that's no problem. You could either use the letters as they are, but they'll just be a little bit large, or find some other alphabet stickers. There are lots of Happy Planner alphabet stickers. And in fact, if they are a little bit smaller, what you can do is put the decoration inside the box. You don't even need to have label paper. I've just used ordinary photocopier paper. Although I am beginning to regret that decision because I've actually fussy cut all these letters. It would have been more sensible to have used label paper because now I'll probably have to use my quickie glue pen to stick them down. Trying to decide if I want to split the O. I don't know if I would fit both O's over on this side, so I may not have a choice. Might be a little bit cramped. So I think that's made the decision for me. We will do it like this. I think that's fine. What I wanted to do was use these really cute ghost stickers and have them peeping out from various points of the letters. So I think rather than stick the letters down and add the ghosts, it might be better if I actually add the ghosts to the letter and then stick it down. We'll see. If you haven't put a word across the page, it's a really good way to do a spread, particularly for the seasons. You can put autumn, spell that out, or spring or summer, winter. Really recommend doing that if you haven't tried it. So let's have a go at sticking these down. Might have to put the ghost first and then the letter on the top. I'm trying to leave a little bit of room at the top and the bottom in case I want to add washi. It's a little bit fiddly, this. Sometimes my spreads can be a bit of a production, so I like to do things that are different and creative. I think it's going to be worth the effort. They're already looking cute. I'll try to remember to link the quickie glue pen in the description. I got it from Craftelier, which is a Spanish online shop. But it's been very useful so far. I'm feeling very much in the zone at the moment with my planning. At the start of the month I was really struggling. So it's really nice to be feeling some inspiration, but I think it comes and goes like that. I'm actually having a bit of a planner session where I'm doing quite a lot of spreads or several spreads at once. I don't normally do that. Normally I just do one at a time. How do you do your planning? Do you do a few at a time or just one each week? I'm not sure about that one because for some reason I've left the whole body showing, whereas the others I've cut the body off. And also I was thinking of putting washi across and that hat's going to be in the way. But now I'm looking at it, these look a little bit funny with their bodies cut off. I probably can't reattach them, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that looks quite good. I'm not quite sure what happened to the first one I did. Oh, I don't think that belongs to him. Although maybe. Just move it up a bit. Might look all right. I can't see which other ghost it belongs to. Yeah, that's fine. I've had to cut a tail off one of the other ghosts for this one, so I can't find the bit, even though it should be right where I was sitting. But there we go. That looks good. Really happy with that. I hadn't really thought anything past this. I think it makes sense to bring some orange washi in, as we've got the orange here. So I've got this Planything washi. I will try to put it as close to inside the box as possible so that I'm saving room underneath for function. I'm absolutely addicted to this Planything washi. I've got most of the colours, but I've got a couple missing. I do need to grab the yellow, as I don't think my collection is complete without a yellow, because that comes in handy, particularly for summer spreads. First it was the grid washi, and then of course it was this stripe washi. Really love how it looks. And I think these stripes look good for Halloween. Might just see if I can lift the hat up a little bit. Yeah. Obviously, those of you watching not from England won't be able to get hold of these stickers, but there are so many ghosty stickers in Happy Planet sticker books. So you would definitely be able to try something like this in your spreads. I'm always looking to give ideas and a little bit of inspiration with what I do. This is already so cute. I just don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the page. Maybe, I nearly said it, it's going to be simple, but we will see. Maybe just add boxes and headers, but I don't have a habit of doing simple very often. There we go, and that little space needs something in it. I don't think there's anything I can use from this page, but maybe a pumpkin or something. We've got the cute cats. Got a couple of pumpkins there. Let's see. The skeletons. Oh, that's a whole spread on its own. I think I could make several spreads with this book, but I also want to use the Happy Planner Halloween sticker book that I got last year. We've got bats. Oh, definitely plenty of things I can bring in. Oh, I like these as well. Oh, really torn. I think this pumpkin, as it's got little ghosties on it, I don't know whether to just cut the bottom off. I think I will, so that I can just have it as though it's peeping out. There we go. And now that doesn't look empty anymore. I've got some boxes from Jessica, Live Love Posh, Functionally Chic Orange Blooms, and the original Functionally Chic with black boxes. I'm wondering if I can just keep it to 2 colours, or whether I might need to bring in some pink. We've got pink in the numbers at the top. I think I will try to keep it fairly simple and bring in the checklist stencil in a minute. So I'll put checklist here, and then just boxes on these 2 spaces. Just going to need to white out that corner. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but particularly when it's black, I don't really like that to be showing. If I've done enough, I think so. And then we've got a box for Monday and Tuesday, and then a couple of boxes here at the top. As I say, keeping it really simple this week. Couldn't find a black double box in that Functionally Chic book, so I've grabbed onto Mojo Jojo Plans, and I think I will just, I usually have it on Friday, Saturday or Sunday, just to list all the videos I want to film. So I'm thinking I might have it here. So I'll just cut some of it off. Let's hope I've cut it straight. We'll soon find out. Not too bad, I don't think. Just a tiny gap there, so I can just colour that in. Thinking I could use that leftover bit down here, maybe. And we need some pink down the bottom to balance that pink at the top. So I'm thinking I need to leave some room for checklist maybe here. Just need a box for Thursday now, so unfortunately I haven't got any square ones. They don't have those in Jessica's books, so I'll have to use this shape again. And I'm not a big fan of the borders being quite this thick, but as I'm keeping it simple, I won't trim them down today. I'll just use the Happy Planner checklist stencil to add some lines. I'm using a Muji 0.38. And I will use the boxes, I think, this time. Let's see how that looks. I tend not to put the boxes on every line, just in case what I want to write takes more than one line, and if it doesn't, I can always add another box in later. So I'll be right back when the checklists are all done. The checklists are done and I'm absolutely loving how this is looking so far. Just need to do the sidebar here. And although I was saving this book to use on my spread for the actual week of Halloween, I think I will dip into it to add some finishing touches. I've realised that I've got to say that when in my videos I normally say that it's nearly done and all I've got to do is add some finishing touches, that it actually does take quite a while to do that. So it's not nearly done at all. The finishing touches are actually quite a big part of the spread, so I'm not going to say I'm nearly finished because I don't think I am yet. Okay, that goes really well there. As well as adding some headers to the boxes, I want to add a little bit more decoration. Just a few smaller stickers to fill up the gaps. That's my first sticker that I need to take off for not being very straight. I was doing so well too. So by the time this video has gone up, I don't know whether there will be any news from Happy Planner. They did this announcement on their Instagram of something exciting was going to be happening and everyone was getting excited. And there were some rumours from a Facebook group that they were doing a build your own planner, which is something they have done before. It's a topic that comes up time and time again, particularly on Facebook. Everyone's always saying that they wish Happy Planner would allow you to choose your own cover and pages. And I'm assuming that when they did it before, it wasn't that successful. But maybe that was because they had very limited options when they did it before. There was only a horizontal and vertical layout, and then only a few covers as well, I think, to choose from. Put this here, this boo. Just a couple of gaps here, here and here. And I think I would like to add some stars at the top. We've got some of these in the Halloween sticker book. From what I remember, you could put your name on the cover, which was quite a nice idea. But then I remember it seemed to only fit in certain places on the cover, and sometimes it looked a little bit odd. I know a lot of the squad at the time had copies that they showed on YouTube. So there has been speculation that this may be returning, but they actually revealed that the announcement was about them moving their headquarters. Not quite sure why they would think we would find that particularly exciting. I like how that's prettied that up at the top. So I don't really think we need much else. Maybe just this today here. So perhaps by the time this video is up, there may be more news about whether they are doing a custom planner. What I would really like is if they could start making the monthly page have some notepaper on the back so that it could actually be removed, a bit like creativeplanning does in her planners. I've got this ghost that I cut the bottom off here to finish that ghost. So I'm just wondering if I could put him in somewhere. Maybe down in this corner or here. Perhaps here. He looks really cute, just peeping out. So we will have to see. I'll be very interested if they do any sort of custom planner. Obviously they've got to compete with other businesses who do that. It will definitely be interesting to see how many layouts they offer. And for memory, everything was really neutral. It wasn't anything that appealed to me. You did get your little disc jig, which everyone went mad about, where you could put your little discs on and it made it a little bit easier when you wanted to swap your discs. But it was actually just a piece of plastic. I absolutely adore this spread. Seem to be on a roll at the moment with my Halloween spreads. Really loving them. And this whole middle part is so much fun. Only one more spread to go because luckily Halloween is actually next week. So I can squeeze in that final spread using my Halloween sticker book. Hope you've enjoyed watching. I do try to link everything I've used in the description. If you haven't got hold of this wonderful washi from Planything and you're thinking of placing an order, I'd really appreciate it if you use my affiliate link, which gives me a little bit of commission and a 10% discount for you with the code Julie10. At the time of filming this, there are still the Christmas and some of the seasonal sticker books that Amber released recently still available. So if you're after holiday stickers, it's worth taking a look. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you have a spookily good week. Happy planning, take care, and see you soon.